Welcome back, everyone. I am Brian. You are Chords and Notes Nation, and you are here for another music reaction. Thank you so much for joining me wherever you are, whenever you are. This is going to be my second reaction to Bastion Rose. I believe the first song, if I remember, was titled "Fade to Blue," and I had decided that I was going to continue listening to Bastion Rose, and then I got sidetracked with other music, and that is definitely something that happens. It's very easy to get distracted when you start digesting all these different musical artists. So I decided, you know what? I need to go back and let's keep this rolling. This song, Humble Me, I was reading in the description box below, is kind of interesting. It's first of all, this was June 12th of 2025 that this was put out. Let's see here. It is okay, here's what it says. It is easy to feel singled out by the universe in times of great misfortune, to feel the crushing weight of circumstances outside of your control and suspect that this misery was designed uniquely for you by some cruel and intelligent thing. Yeah, interesting. Humble Me is a song born in that space where pain meets surrender. It's the sound of reckoning with fate, wrestling with purpose, and ultimately choosing resilience. As the first single from our upcoming full-length album, Traces of Gold, cool, I gotta listen to more stuff there. Humble Me channels the power of 90s post-grunge and metal with vintage elements of classic rock and brings forth something personal and cathartic. Produced by three-time Grammy winner David Bottrill, if I said that right, Tool, Muse, and Godsmack. This track marks a pivotal evolution for Bastion Rose. Early listeners have compared Humble Me to a collision of Led Zeppelin and Soundgarden. Oh, cool. Heavy and human, explosive yet introspective. Sounds good. That's a great description. And so now we have a context for the song, and now let's get into it. I like that opening. That intro is really good. Guitar took its time. Had a nice free flow to it.
Been down for a while 'cause the sky chose rain on me. I was living a lie till the sky chose to humble me. Imagine myself as a prisoner of fate.
Yeah, that was a hard driving song there. Um, oh, what can I say? Well, I can tell you, I don't hear the Zeppelin influence. Not in this song. I just don't. As I was listening to it, I definitely heard the Soundgarden influence or comparisons. I would say is probably pretty valid there. That's really where it was starting to go for me. Um, so then I'm thinking, okay, well, what about this Led Zeppelin comparison? And I'm running through the Zeppelin albums in my mind, and I'm like, I don't hear this fitting anywhere. I don't hear something musically or vocally that that would even compositionally remind me of Zeppelin. So for me, I'm just not getting that. Doesn't mean it's not there. It's just that that's not a vibe that was rolling with me on that one. Otherwise, I think this is a solid song. It does. You know, it's hard for me to place it because you know when it was talking about the post '90s grunge and metal. Uh, I, yeah, I was still listening to the stuff that I loved, and I wasn't into whatever scene was going on musically at that time. So I can't really say if it fits into that era. But why make them fit into anything? I think I love the intro, the guitar intro. It was a little bit dirty, but it just had this really nice flow. And when I mean dirty, I mean with as far as like uh, the effects, the distortion, the effects on the guitar. That just gave it just this dirty, gritty sound, but it had this flow to it that was just it was not. It's like you're flowing down a muddy river. That's kind of what it was. Like you're there, you're floating. Yeah, you got a junk around you, but you're floating. You know, you're moving. And I'm thinking about the synopsis here of what the song was. We were told what it was about, um, and the music fit. I wouldn't say there was a perfect marriage of music and lyrics, but it definitely fit. And music, obviously, it has to propel the the lyrics, whether the song is like, you know, a storyline, then you have to have music that fits that and moves it in that direction. If it's just an aggressive, you know, whatever the mood is of the lyrics, if it's you're just focusing on it one concept and the lyrics kind of flesh out the artist's feelings and thoughts on it, then the music has to amplify that, and that is the purpose of it, for music to take words where words can't go on their own, um, and that's so very important. I like the sound of this song. I like the feel of the song. I love that there's a lot of these pauses within the flow of the song. And that really sort of echoes to those moments in life where, you know, things are going along and then life kicks you right in the gonads or derails you for a time or does this or that. God knows I've had enough of that in my life, experienced it. So, and it's hard to get momentum going. There always seems to be this pause, this stop, this break, before you can get rolling again. And the getting rolling again is that resilience. So musically, that made really a lot of sense for them to compose it in such a way. Um, yeah, so I mean, it was good. I'm not going to say it was great, but it was a sound that I enjoyed. It's my second exposure to the band. It will not be my last. And yeah, I think that's it. I don't have too much more to say about it because it wasn't an outstanding song. It was a good song. But most importantly, it wasn't a song that would turn me off from ever listening to them again. So that's that's important. You guys let me know what you think in the or in the comments section below. All right. God bless you guys. Jesus loves you. Thank you so much for being here. I will talk to you in the next video.